Have you ever found beauty in the ordinary, in the everyday objects and moments that most people overlook? Let's journey into the world of Picurism, a fascinating artistic movement born in 17th century France. A world where the minutiae of everyday life, the small, seemingly insignificant details, are celebrated for their inherent beauty. Picurists, the artists and thinkers of this movement, held a unique vision. They saw the ordinary and mundane not as dull or uninteresting, but as extraordinary subjects for creative expression. A simple cup of tea, a worn-out book, or even a mundane conversation could be transformed into a work of art. At the heart of Picurism was a desire to capture the essence of these ordinary moments and objects, elevating them to a level of artistic significance. This movement shunned grandeur. Instead, it embraced simplicity and direct observation. It's an invitation, really. Picurism invites us to appreciate the subtleties that might otherwise go unnoticed. Picurism didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was born in 17th century France, a time of great change and creativity. Imagine, if you will, the world of the 17th century. It was a time of grandeur and opulence, of Baroque art and elaborate court ceremonies. Yet amidst this extravagance, a new artistic movement was quietly taking shape. This was Picurism, a movement that chose to turn its gaze away from the grandiose and towards the ordinary. This shift wasn't arbitrary. It was a reaction to the cultural and historical context of the time. In a world where art was often a display of wealth and status, Picurism was a deliberate step towards simplicity. It was a movement that sought to find beauty in the everyday, in the things that we often overlook. The Picurists were not interested in capturing heroic battles or mythical creatures. Instead, they turned their attention to the scenes of daily life, the still lifes of ordinary objects, the quiet moments that often go unnoticed. They believed that there was a certain beauty in these simple things, a beauty that deserved to be celebrated. This focus on direct observation was a significant departure from the dominant artistic trends of the time. While other artists were creating intricate, elaborate works, the Picurists were painting scenes from the local market, the kitchen, or the countryside. They were writing about the simple pleasures of life, about the joy of a well-cooked meal, or the beauty of a sunset. But why this shift toward simplicity? Well, it was a way for the Picurists to push back against the excesses of their time. They wanted to show that art didn't need to be grand or elaborate to be meaningful. It could be as simple as a bowl of fruit or a quiet moment at home. So, amidst the grandeur of 17th century France, Picurism emerged as a celebration of the ordinary. It was a movement that championed the beauty in the everyday, that found art in the simple and the mundane. In an age of grandeur and extravagance, Picurism was a breath of fresh air. Every movement has its champions, and Picurism was no exception. Among the luminaries of this unique artistic and literary movement, two figures stand out: Louise Moyon and Jean-Augier de Gombauld. Moyon was a master of still-life painting, a genre that perfectly embodied the Picurist ethos. Born in Paris in the early 17th century, she was known for her exceptional ability to capture the essence of the ordinary. Her canvases, bursting with fruits and vegetables, were more than mere depictions of nature's bounty. Moyon's work invited viewers to pause, to observe, to truly see the beauty in the simple, the mundane. Each apple, each grape, each leaf was rendered with such precision and care that they transcended their humble origins, becoming objects of artistic significance. On the other hand, de Gombauld, a poet, offered a literary perspective on Picurism. His writings were a celebration of the everyday, a testament to the beauty in the commonplace. With his eloquent verse, de Gombauld transformed ordinary moments into extraordinary explorations of human experience. His work was a testament to the Picurist philosophy, that the mundane could be a source of profound inspiration. These artists, each in their unique way, embodied the spirit of Picurism. Their work was not about grand themes or dramatic narratives. Instead, they focused on the minutiae of life, finding beauty and meaning in the most unexpected places. They encouraged their audience to look beyond the surface, to appreciate the subtleties that often go unnoticed. Their influence extended far beyond their time. The attention to detail, the celebration of the ordinary that characterizes their work, can be traced in various artistic expressions throughout the centuries. From the realism of the 19th century to the pop art of the mid-20th century, the echoes of Picurism can be heard. These artists embrace the Picurist philosophy, finding profound beauty in the everyday. They remind us that art is not just about grand themes and epic narratives. Sometimes it's about taking a moment to appreciate the simple, the ordinary, the often overlooked aspects of our world. And in doing so, we may discover a kind of beauty that is truly extraordinary. So what does Picurist art actually look like? A good question indeed. Picurist art is a symphony of the everyday, a melody of the mundane. It is a celebration of the ordinary, the small, the overlooked. The Art of Picurism is a love letter to the world we inhabit daily, but often fail to truly see. It is an invitation to slow down, to observe, to appreciate the world in its raw, unadorned beauty. The canvas of a Picurist is a tapestry of still lifes, domestic scenes, and snapshots of daily life. A bowl of ripe apples, a dew-kissed rose, a well-loved armchair, a quiet street corner, a child lost in play. These are the subjects that Picurists bring to vibrant life. They are not grand, they are not extraordinary, but they are real, they are relatable, they are beautiful. Each stroke of a Picurist's brush, each word from a Picurist's pen, is a testament to the beauty inherent in the commonplace. It is a gentle reminder that the extraordinary often lies in the ordinary, that beauty is not confined to the grandiose, the exceptional, the rare. It is found in the everyday, in the simple, in the familiar. Picurist art is detailed, meticulous, almost obsessive in its attention to the minutiae. It captures the essence of its subjects, not just their physical appearance, but their inherent nature, their soul. It is not just a depiction, it is an interpretation, a reflection, a revelation. It is art that invites you to look closer, to look deeper, to look beyond. A Picurist painting is not just a painting, it is an experience. It invites you to step into its world, to become a part of its narrative. It challenges you to see the world from a different perspective, to find beauty in unexpected places. It is a conversation between the artist and the viewer, a dialogue that transcends time and space. Picurist art is not just about the subject, it is about the viewer. It is about how we perceive the world, how we relate to it, how we find beauty in it. It is a reflection of our own experiences, our own emotions, our own perspectives. It is as much about us as it is about the subject. Picurist art is a journey of discovery, of appreciation, of understanding. It is a journey that starts with a simple observation, a fleeting moment, a seemingly insignificant detail, and ends with a profound realization, a deep connection, a newfound appreciation for the world around us. In essence, Picurist art is a celebration of life in all its simplicity and complexity, its mundanity and its marvels. It is a celebration of the world as it is, not as we want it to be, not as we think it should be. It is a celebration of the world in all its raw, unadorned, unpretentious beauty. Picurist art challenges us to see the world in a new light, to find beauty where we least expect it. It invites us to embrace the ordinary, to appreciate the everyday, to celebrate the simple. It is a reminder that life is beautiful, not in spite of its mundanity, but because of it. Though not as widespread as some artistic movements, Picurism left a lasting impact. It was a ripple in the vast ocean of art history, but its influence has been felt far and wide, shaping the way we perceive and appreciate the world around us. Picurism, with its unique attention to the ordinary, the everyday, the seemingly insignificant, has left an indelible imprint on the canvas of artistic expression. The movement's focus on detail, on the beauty inherent in the commonplace, has echoed through the ages, influencing artists, poets, and creators across generations. Think of the realism of the 19th century, which brought us incredibly detailed, lifelike depictions of everyday scenes. Consider the still life paintings of the post-impressionists, where ordinary objects like apples and oranges were transformed into vibrant, textured masterpieces. Or the pop art movement of the mid-20th century, where everyday items and imagery from popular culture were elevated to the status of high art. In each of these movements, we can see the legacy of Picurism, the enduring influence of its celebration of the ordinary. Beyond the realm of visual art, the essence of Picurism has permeated literature, prompting writers to explore the beauty and significance of everyday experiences. From Marcel Proust's detailed descriptions of a Madeleine cookie in Search of Lost Time, to Haruki Murakami's exploration of mundane routines in his novels, the Picurist lens has reshaped the way we tell stories. Even today, in our digital age, the spirit of Picurism lives on. Social media platforms like Instagram, for instance, have become a canvas for celebrating the beauty in ordinary moments. Every photo of a sunrise, a cup of coffee, or a quiet street corner is, in a way, a tribute to the Picurist philosophy. Next time you find beauty in the ordinary, remember Picurism. It's a reminder that there's art in every moment, if only we take the time to see it. Let's continue to appreciate the world around us, one detail at a time, carrying the torch of Picurism into the future.